What's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark and welcome to a video. Ah, the end of the year is upon us. 3 days. 31st. Today's 28th. And so, I figured I might as well make a video talking about video games that I have played this entire decade that I enjoy. That I want to play more of in the next decade. So, um, a lot of these games, I'm not really gonna consider a GameCube or anything. But I just want to do something from 2010 to now. Okay. So I mean, some of these games they may be a little bit older than 2010, maybe like 2009, 2008, whatever. I don't know when some of these games were made. But I'll put them on the list anyway because I just don't fucking care to do research. Um, so let's start off with a great one, Minecraft. Now you might be wondering, oh yeah, yes, Minecraft, whatever. But let's get this game out of the way first because Minecraft is so fucking awesome. You know, you mine, you craft, yay. But what I like about Minecraft is the fact that you can do whatever you want. You know, even if the modding community never existed, even if people didn't mod Minecraft, even if people didn't add mods or texture packs or resource packs or whatever, if Mojang and 4J Studios were the only people making Minecraft, you know, if Microsoft or whoever has Minecraft right now, I don't fucking know. Um, yeah, Microsoft and Mojang and all these people. If these people are the only people making Minecraft mods and stuff like themselves, that'd be cool. That'd be great. You know, there's no limit to what you can do with Minecraft. People have made all of Equestria. People have made all of Skyrim. I think. It wouldn't surprise me if they have. Because people have also made, you know, the Starship Enterprise. People have made the Millennium Falcon. People have made fucking ridiculous things in Minecraft. And you know, at one point, I believe one of the slogans for the game was "The only limit is your imagination." Ha. Now, at one point, I was trying to go for a diamond mansion. I was trying to make that a thing, but every time I try doing that, I fail. But maybe I could do it next year. I don't know. And you know damn well I will be playing Minecraft next year and you know in the like next millennia, you know, the next decade, the next whatever the fuck. Playing Minecraft for 10 fucking years. Even if the game ever dies, you know, like even if Minecraft stops, you know, stops having updates and people stop playing it, I will still be playing it because unlike other games on this list, in this video, Minecraft has a single player mode. So even if multiplayer is shut down, you know, the servers for multiplayer, you can also, I guess, create LAN servers. So there's that too. Um, so yeah, Minecraft is perfect. Minecraft is beautiful as is. But with the mods and the texture packs being made constantly, fucking constantly, this is why Minecraft is so successful. Not just because the game itself, you know, not just because you know, I mean, that's the main reason pretty much, but also because of the community, because of the mods and the texture packs. It also didn't hurt that PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye were playing it. You know, big celebrity YouTubers that you know, like PewDiePie, like I said, Jacksepticeye, you know, they were playing it. That doesn't hurt at all. It makes things better because more people are like, oh, okay, PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye are playing Minecraft. Yes. So that boosted sales and everything. You can imagine. A lot of people, they want Minecraft because of that. Some people, they want Minecraft because of all the things you can do. All the stuff you can mod, all the texture packs you can create and add and stuff. Hell, even on the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions, there's quite a decent amount of stuff you can do. You know, texture packs and stuff. No mods, but texture packs. And you can also add custom skins to either version of Minecraft, PS3 or PC. And also the Pocket Edition. So yeah, Minecraft, probably one of the best games I've ever played in this decade. Another game I enjoy in this decade is The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, fuck you. But you know what, think about it. You play as Norman Reedus, you play as Daryl, going around shooting zombies, killing zombies, in a first person shooter like game. It's basically an FPS. And I love my FPS games. You know, you can never have too many first person shooter games. And so I like that, you know, and also the fact that the game is just overall great. And the only issues are the glitches, but the glitches are not game breaking at all. They're graphical and they're comedic. I mean, I made a whole video about it. I made a whole video about the glitches in The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. And yeah, although I do have to mention the PC version is probably the worst version of the game, and it crashes at times and stuff, but I don't mind that because, I mean, it's Walking Dead. It's amazing, and this piece of hair does not want to fucking work with me. Fuck you. Ha! Okay, so there's that. And I keep messing with my hair, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just keep talking. So yeah, you got all these things, and also on the PS, I don't know about the Xbox version, but I know the PS3 version has Herd Mode, which is basically Call of Duty Zombies without the perks and the cool weapons. Yeah, you got the crossbow. Yeah, you got the assault rifle and stuff like that. Yeah, you got those things. Um, but you don't have the ray gun or the Wonder Waff or whatever. But you have endless waves of the undead that you're basically trying to beat your high score, and stuff like that. Basically, it's endless. Zombies will find you no matter where you go. They're not like in the game where you can just walk a couple of meters and hide behind something and they won't. They will basically leave you alone. They will find you wherever the fuck you go, and that is awesome. So yeah, there's the herd mode and everything about the game. Also, the final area in the game, Firesign Stadium. Once you get to the actual area, the music just gets better and better and fucking awesome. So yeah, Walking Dead Survival Instinct. Quiet Mouse, I am making a video. Yeah, I have mice in my room. Yeah, fuck them. But anyways, Walking Dead Survival Instinct is another great one. Now, I know a lot of people, they're gonna be like, oh, fuck you. But, to be quite honest, Fortnite. I actually kind of enjoyed Fortnite. And the mouse was like, oh, fuck no. But the thing about Fortnite is that I don't get it. I don't get why there's so much hate for this game. It's like you say, it's like the furry fandom, It's like, I'm a furry. Oh, you fucking piece of goddamn shit. Yeah, yeah, rah, 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 rah. And so I'm like, pipe down, people. But that's the thing also with Fortnite is like, people hate the game a lot. But I don't mind Fortnite at all. I like the game. I like what you can do in the game. I like basically the whole battle royale aspect. I also like how you can just basically take out other people pretty easily, assuming you have skill. Now, the thing is, I'm the kind of person where everybody hates a game, I play it, I fucking love it. Like I said, Walking Dead, Survival Instinct, and other games. But yeah, I liked this game because of the whole thing, the battle royale aspect, it's everything. Fortnite is actually a pretty good game, and I like it. Don't fuck with me. I don't like Roblox. Fuck Roblox, okay? I just don't like it. And I probably will not be playing that game anytime soon on this channel. Now, if I ever get popular enough, which I know I'm not, I might play it. But I'm not going to. I mean, not likely anyway. Yeah. So, basically, Fortnite is another game I like, that I enjoyed pretty much of the decade. Another game I enjoyed a lot is BioShock Infinite. Now, this is what I was talking about with video games potentially not being in this decade. I don't know when BioShock Infinite came out, but let me tell you something. This game, BioShock Infinite, is the best BioShock game out there. Yes, BioShock 1 was a great game. I haven't played a sequel, but I have played Bioshock 1, the original, and, Infinite. And Infinite is like the best in the series. Think about it. You're this guy, Booker DeWitt. You're going around in a place in Colombia and shit, your floating city. You basically are the full shepherd. You get attacked and you gotta kill people and you gotta do this and that and pretty much everything about the game. And also, it's a first-person shooter. Why not? But with this game, the very game, this game, the whole reason that um, this game exists was because it's fucking awesome. But also because people, Irrational Games and other people, they made this game. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's awesome. And I'm hearing there's gonna be a Bioshock 4, or a new Bioshock game. I'm excited for that, I wanna play it, but at the same time, I am scared, okay? I'm fucking scared shitless because you know how things are in this day and age. EA, Bethesda, Activision, these three people making assholes of themselves. And I'm worried about Bioshock. Let's be honest here. I really am worried. Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also worried because it's like, oh, how are we gonna fuck up this game? They may find ways. But also with Bioshock Infinite, the DLC for the game takes you back to Rapture, where the first and the second games took place. So, yeah, that's fun. Yeah. So, yeah, that's Bioshock Infinite for you. I like that game. Another game that I'm pretty sure 9 people out of 10 can agree with, The Last of Us. Yay! And I will get into some other games. I have a bunch of games that I fucking enjoy. This can go on for like 20 or 30 minutes, because I have tons of games that I'm willing to talk about in this video that I have loved this entire decade, when I first played them and even now. And what I might be playing in the next decade, I don't know. But The Last of Us is a fucking gorgeous, phenomenal, badass game. I'm talking the original PS3 version, not the remastered version on the PS4. Not the sequel, because the sequel isn't even out yet at the time of this recording. But I'm if I ever get a PS4, I am fucking excited for that game. I'm excited for the sequel because the first one was just so fucking phenomenal. Basically, it takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. Not really by zombies in the usual sense that they're actual reanimated corpses coming back from the dead and shit. No. It's actually a fungus that takes over the body and the brain and shit and makes them basically zombies. And, they do zombie-like things, like they bite you, they can attack you, they can basically kill you, and stuff like that. And let me tell you, the fucking enemies, like the clickers, oh my god, those things are so annoying to kill. And just annoying in general, but, I mean, they make a lot of the gameplay just amazing. And let me tell you, the fucking ending is just awesome. I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who have not played the game. But long story short, you take control of a character named Joel, and then later on, you take control of a girl named Ellie, who's basically his next child because, well, okay, I'm going to spoil this part, so just skip to the next part, which is going to be in a couple seconds, actually. But you take control of a girl named Ellie, who is basically Joel's other daughter. Right? Not really his daughter, but basically, almost can be like maybe an adopted daughter, pretty much. And he did have a daughter, but she got murdered by one of the soldiers that, yeah, because of this infection going on and shit. And let me tell you, that part of the game, the very beginning, where Joel loses his actual daughter, that can murder you inside. That can fucking hurt you. And then you take control of Joel a couple years later, long time ago pretty much, long time later. And then you take control of him, and you keep taking control of the guy because he's the main character. No shit. But yeah, then you go with Ellie and shit like that, and yeah, you get the idea. And it's pretty fucking awesome. And there is a segment in the game where you take control of Ellie and you pretty much just try to survive on your own. Think about it like Clementine from The Walking Dead season 2. Speaking of which, the Walking Dead series, and I'm not just gonna say season 1 or season 2. I'm saying the entire fucking series of all that I played. I played the first and the second season, or seasons of the games. And let me tell you, the first season, holy shit, that is amazing. But yeah, this is all these games are amazing, and you know all that I'm mentioning is pretty fucking awesome. But basically, the whole plot of The Walking Dead is just like the show in the comics. You basically are this character and stuff. But what makes this different from the show in the comics, you have original characters. You take control of a person called Lee, and you know I forgot what all he fucking did, but basically he's in the back of a cop car and going to jail or something. And then basically there's all these other police officers and other people basically going the opposite direction, making you wonder what the fuck's happening. Then all of a sudden a zombie just in the middle of the road flips the car over and blah 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 blah. You know, this is just the beginning. And then that's when you figure out the apocalypse is starting. And that's what's happening. The zombie apocalypse is among us, pretty much. And also, you know, long story short, it's a great game. The sequel, you know, season 2, it's okay. I mean, I love it. It's amazing. Everything's amazing to me, I guess. I have no fucking standards when it comes to video games. I'll play anything. Uh, but you know, basically season 2, it takes, it basically starts off, it starts where the last season just stops, pretty much. And you play as Clementine, basically just trying to survive and stuff, and yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, so pretty much season 1 and season 2 of Walking Dead are amazing. Now I actually have played the demo trial of Walking Dead, was shown the first part, just a demo trial, not the actual full game of the first episode. But from what I've played, that's amazing. I actually have all 3 episodes on this computer, so if I really want to, I can play these games on here. So I will give you a full, maybe a review, I don't know, of the game, maybe. Yeah, so what I've played the Walking Dead series is fucking awesome. And you know, I guess I should also mention Call of Duty. Now what kind of Call of Duty? Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Whew! And basically the whole Black Ops series, 1, 2, and 3. Not the 4th one, because I don't have anything to play it on. I mean, I have this PC, but I highly doubt it can fucking run that game. So I don't even bother. Plus the storage space that I would need, I'd have to probably delete everything from this computer. And I don't want to do that because I have a couple games that I really want to play for videos, and that I want to play even after videos. And yeah, it's a fucking mess. But you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, that's a classic. You know, I think a lot of people can agree when I say this game is fucking phenomenal. Even all these years, basically 10 years, yeah, almost 10 years later, I think the game came out exactly in 2010. I think. I'm not positive, but I think so. You know, but when this game came out, it was fucking groundbreaking. And, you know, the game prior, World at War, I mean, yeah, I think it had Modern Warfare 2 as well. And then World at War. I don't know the actual timeline. But you had World at War. First game, Air to Zombies. That game was phenomenal. And that's going to be a bonus, even though I know that game didn't really take place in 2010, didn't really come out then. But I'm going to fucking flat out say World at War is fucking amazing. And I think a lot of people, they're basically saying that game is just not as good. It's bad. It's probably one of the worst. You people are high. Do you not know what World at War has done? World at War introduced zombies. If it weren't for World at War, we wouldn't fucking have. Well, we may have had zombies probably in Black Ops 1 or 2, but they wouldn't have been as great because they would have been new. But since World at War first introduced zombies, and also with the modding community as well, on the PC edition of World at War, you got infinite amount of zombies. Just infinite places to be, infinite everything, infinite possibilities. And when Sega was saying fun is infinite back on Sonic CD, that creepy Sonic face and shit, that's probably what they were referring to several years. They probably took a time machine, if they even had one, and they just went back, or they went forward in time, to playing Call of Duty, World at War, realizing all these mods, and then they could be like, fun is infinite. Sega Enterprises. Even though it's Treyarch, yeah, it's a conspiracy. My conspiracy. I know that, Sega wanted to be weird and just do that, but yeah, get the idea. But, World at War is amazing, but let's go back to Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 basically did, everything that World at War did, only a little bit better, just a little bit. Added more zombies, and also World at War classic zombie map packs. But the campaign was great. Multiplayer is great, even though I don't play much not campaign. Even though I don't play much multiplayer, I'm not really huge on multiplayer. What I have played with multiplayer is beautiful. It also adds Nuketown. Motherfucking Nuketown. Where are all my people at? Anybody that fucking played Call of Duty, not World at War, Black Ops 2, and whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You know damn well what I'm talking about when I say Nuketown. That's the only word I have to say. Nuketown. Yeah. But when Black Ops 2 came out, people just like, you know what? You shove Black Ops 1 to the side. We got Black Ops 2. Which, again, kind of did everything that Black Ops 1 did, only a little bit better. Updated graphics to an extent, yeah, a little bit updated graphics. You had more zombies. You had, some zombie maps and stuff that were unique only to multiplayer and co-op, pretty much. Yeah, you had your solos and stuff, but you had things like Diner. You had Turned and other things that were specifically for co-op. You cannot play these on solo, pretty much. And that was amazing. From what I've played of those maps, those were pretty cool. And also they brought back my headset being an asshole. Fuck you, headset. Stop being an asshole. Also, this headset from Sadis. I love this headset. But, fucking Black Ops 2 with their Nuketown. They made Nuketown, again, that's cool, Nuketown 2025, but they also had Nuketown Zombies. Yes, Nuketown Zombies. Fuck Nuketown, no one cares about Nuketown, we have Nuketown Zombies, bitches, woo! And then, you got that, you get all these things, basically, and also the campaign was pretty cool. It went back, I think, 1980 something, whatever it was. It was 85, I think it was. I don't know. And they went back to 2025. So they were going back and forth between timelines and different years and shit. And that was amazing. That was cool. And then Black Ops 3. Whoo! Okay. I played the PS3 version, so I don't know a lot about the other maps. I've only played the Giant and Shadows of Evil. That's it. I have not played Do Rise and Draw because I don't have it. I have not played. What are the other maps that are in Black Ops 3? I have no fucking idea because I don't have the PC, PS4, or Xbox One ports. But I'm only going off the last gen consoles. The PS3 and shit like that. Black Ops 3 was amazing. To be quite honest, I liked it. The multiplayer was okay. It was decent. But the zombies were awesome. You had Shadows of Evil, which I liked, pretty decent, pretty amazing. And then the Giant, which is basically fucking Der Reese. Der motherfucking Reese. From World at War and Black Ops 1. Basically, remade. That was fucking amazing. And, it was awesome. It actually gave a storyline to Der Reese and what the fuck was happening there. And also, going back to Black Ops 2, the storyline for the zombies mode was fucking awesome. You had Origins, you had other things, you had a bunch of new characters, Stollinger and Misty and Russman and the other one. What the fuck was the other one? Fuck it. I forgot the name. But, yeah, those characters, they're new and whatever. But you get the idea that zombies are basically the only reason why Call of Duty is still thriving. I mean, let's be honest here. And speaking of Call of Duty, this might be a little controversial, but Advanced Warfare. Oh, I can hear the people going all insane right now. But trust me, Infinite Warfare was actually good. I played some of the I haven't played all the way through the campaign, so I don't know a lot about it. But that was pretty fun. I like that game. And the zombies, again, beautiful. They're not the zombies that we all know and love from, World at War, Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, but they're okay. They're decent. They're zombies. And it's basically the exact same thing. The exact same thing, the new coat of paint, and some differences in there. Like, instead of the mystery box, you got a 3D printer that gives you random weapons. Instead of Coca-Colas, you have upgrades like, what were the upgrades? Second chance or something? I don't know. But you had basically Coca-Colas, only different. You can rebuild barricades, you can do this and do that, whatever. You can do all these things. And some of the locations are pretty fun. Also, one thing I didn't really like was the actual zombies that, if they scratch you, you're infected with the actual virus and shit. I know they're trying to be realistic, but I just didn't like that because you had to go kill those zombies, most likely, and then find a de-infecting station or whatever the fuck they called it. And sometimes if it wasn't anywhere near you, you're fucking dead, pretty much. You're done. But from what I've played of Advanced Warfare, it's cool. It's great. I'd give it a shot if I were you. And speaking of Call of Duty, get Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts. I beat the campaign. Yeah, it's awesome. I played Extinction. Not as good as Zombies, but it is awesome. It's amazing. Basically, instead of zombies, you have aliens and shit. And it's pretty fun, pretty cool. I actually did a lot of these games I played on my gaming channel, which is now my backup channel. It's not just a gaming channel; it's a backup channel. For if anything happens to this channel, but yeah, subscribe to that channel down below. But yeah, I mean, Ghost was pretty fun. It was a good installment of the Call of Duty franchise. It was a great way to play. And you know what? I know this game was not made in 2010. It was not made in this decade. At least I don't think it was. I don't know for a fact, but I don't think it was. Modern Warfare 3. There we go. If you're not talking about World at War or Black Ops 1 or 2, you're fucking talking about Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is better than, Modern Warfare 1 and 2 combined. And I beat the campaign for all three of those games. I'm a Call of Duty fanatic when it comes to the campaign. And the zombies and stuff, when there are games that have zombies in them. But, it's not just the campaign that's beautiful on Modern Warfare 3, but the special ops missions and all that stuff. I liked going onto the boulevard area, the boardwalk. Yeah, I think it was called Boardwalk. And, getting upgrades and shit, and yeah. I mean, just trying to see how long I could survive, and it was fun. It was amazing, it was beautiful, very well made. some of the other maps in Modern Warfare 3 are pretty fun too. And well, yeah, let's also go with Modern Warfare 1 and 2. You know, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. I'm talking the original, not the remake. Uh, for when Infinite Warfare came out. I'm not talking about the new Modern Warfare that just came out, not that long ago. I'm talking about the OG, back in the day, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That game, whew. And nowadays, you may not want to play it if you don't like modders and hackers, because between Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare, both those games are breeding grounds for hackers and modders. You go on a Call of Duty Modern Warfare server now, like in 2019, 2020, you will get bombarded with people that, have God mode, infinite ammo, can spawn jet planes and shit, can make things explode. My friend DJ Judson, that fucking asshole, he's one of them. He can mod and hack Modern Warfare and all that stuff. He can do commands and shit. He can basically do all these things in this game. He can also do it in Black Ops 2. But let me tell you, these games are still fun, even if, you just go on multiplayer for a little bit of, for some hacking fun, And overall, these games I mentioned are just beautiful. But also, I'm not done yet. Skyrim. Fucking Skyrim. Hell yeah. Now let me tell you something. Skyrim is one of the best games of this decade. And, I should also mention that all the Call of Duty games I mentioned are beautiful and awesome. And, all that. And all the other games that I didn't mention, like Call of Duty Classic, Call of Duty, whichever the second, Finest Hour, whichever one's on the GameCube, that one, and the other games that I've played of Call of Duty, even the mobile game, yes, even that one. And I'm not talking like the newest one, the Call of Duty mobile, the Clash of Clans wannabe. That's what I'm talking about. This is the Clash of Clans wannabe one. But all those games are fun. But Skyrim is goddamn gorgeous. You play it on the Xbox or the PlayStation. The very opening cutscene, your jaw will basically drop. Even to this day, the graphics of Skyrim look so realistic, pretty much. And the game, Bethesda, they made a perfect game. Very perfect. And if you get the PC version, you can mod that one. I don't know about the newest versions like the Xbox One or the PS4. I hear rumors here and there about you can actually mod those games, that Bethesda allows you to mod those games and shit. Same with Doom, the original Doom back in the day. Not Doom 2016. I tried to play that, but my computer just would not have it. The computer was just not even. It couldn't even. But it could odd. But, anyways. So, what the fuck is there to say about Skyrim that hasn't already been said? It's one of the best open world games of all time. One of the best open world RPGs of all time. Pretty much, you're a guy or a girl, whatever. You're a Nord, you're an elf, whatever you want to be in Skyrim. There's a lot of classes to choose from. And then you basically go throughout this entire world slaughtering enemies, learning spells, and using weapons, and buying and selling, trading all this shit. Also, my voice is cracked, and god damn it. But the idea that you are this person that was about to be executed for no apparent reason, was saved by a fucking dragon, and then you go on doing shit. Shut the fuck up back there. Fine. Stupid god, I will smack you if you don't stop. Anyways, Skyrim is like the best of the best when it comes to open world games. But although, I got a question. And I don't know if you have the answer or not, but I don't care if you do. How did Bethesda go from something amazing and beautiful and very well made, like Skyrim, a cult classic game that has touched the hearts of millions and to this day is still one of the most talked about games of all time, and also this decade. But then they go around and make shit like Fallout 76. I never played Fallout 76, but I have seen some gameplay. I've seen the trailer. I've seen all the things and I've seen everybody and their fucking cat just tear this game apart left and right. I'd play it. Let's be honest. I would even play it in its most buggiest state. Like I said, I have no standards when it comes to video games. I will play even the worst games ever, and possibly enjoy them. But Skyrim is beautiful. Skyrim is amazing. Skyrim is basically life. If I could live in the video game world, probably Skyrim would be one of those possible choices because of the sheer beauty of everything, and also just in general, good old fashioned time. Another game I fucking enjoy because this is a lot of games. Resident Evil 6. Now, this game has some mixed reactions. Some people like it, some people don't. A lot of games have that, Some people are like, I've seen better Resident Evil games in my day. And you got people that's like, BAM! Best Resident Evil game of all time. Well, until Resident Evil 7. The PS4 one. The FPS one. But yeah, Resident Evil 6 for me is the best and the most badass Resident Evil game out there. Then again, I never played Resident Evil 7. I have not played the remastered remake of Resident Evil 2. And there's a Resident Evil 3 coming out. A remaster, remake, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Of Resident Evil 3! I'm smacking my head like a fucking idiot. Shut up, you stupid goddamn neighbors and their stupid dogs. And everything's going down the shit's creek. And everyone's trying to take a shit. I don't give a fuck about account problems, you goddamn couch. Anyways, like I was saying, Resident Evil 6 is probably the best version of Resident Evil simply for the fact that it's the best, and for me anyway, Resident Evil game. And why is it the best? Well, you got Leon Kennedy, who goes around killing zombies again from his Resident Evil 4 days and Resident Evil 2, and his Dark Side Chronicles, and yeah, so basically, I'm also going to mention the Dark Side Chronicles as well, eventually, but Resident Evil 6 is probably the best game of the Resident Evil series, and I just prefer that game over any other Resident Evil game. If you give me a chance to play Resident Evil, any game at all, I'm going to choose 6, although my second best game would be 4, which I also love, but basically, you got a lot of stories. You got Leon's side of the story. You got this new character called Jake. You got Chris Redfield. Oh, he's back. And you got Ada. You got 4 sides, and you got You got the partners as well. And I guess you can kind of see their side of the story as well. So you got tons of replay value there. And then you got mercenaries. You got all these things. You got everything. It just comes together so beautifully and smoothly. Resident Evil fucking 6. That's the one you should get. And, yeah. As I mentioned, Resident Evil, The Dark Side Chronicles, as well as the Umbrella Chronicles. I'm just gonna put both those games into one part because they're basically the exact same game, just with different characters and settings. So, what is Resident Evil Dark Side and and Umbrella Chronicles? Well, they're basically rail shooters that reminds you a fuck ton of House of the Dead. Yeah, literally. Wait, didn't? No, that was Sega. For some reason, I thought Capcom made House of the Dead. I'm a fucking idiot. And so yeah, it's basically House of the Dead except with Resident Evil stuff, and yeah, and I like it. It's really fucking amazing. It's fun. It's great. It basically is amazing. I played the PS3 version. It's fun, and basically the whole point of the game is again to kill everything or kill as much as you can. So yeah, there's that. And my hair is becoming a fucking yeah. So that's a lot of games, but I'm not done yet. I know this game is not 2010 or anywhere in this decade. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Motherfucking Radiant Dawn! Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. All I can say, just those words. But also Path of Radiance. I'm also going to basically put as well. Let's start with Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance is a beautiful game on the GameCube. It follows the plot of a character named Ike trying to be a mercenary and shit like that. And then, he does these things, and then, long story short, you get caught up in the war between, was it Crimea and Dayan? I think it is. I don't know. I forgot. But basically, you get caught up in this war between people, between countries, and you're on the Crimean side because of the princess of Crimea, Alicia, and blah blah blah, all these things. And then, fast forward to 2007, when the Wii was being badass, you had Radiant Dawn. And with Radiant Dawn, it improved a lot of things from Path of Radiance. Also, if you beat the game of Path of Radiance, let's say you beat Path of Radiance, you have to save on memory card. With that memory card save, you can use that, and it'll give you some bonuses and all that stuff. It can give you a lot of stuff. Carry that over from Path of Radiance into your gameplay of Radiant Dawn. So, let's say, for example, my character, I used Boyd the last time with my why I love the Fire Emblem series, that one, that video. So I'm gonna use Lina. Basically, she's a mage, and she grows up to be a sage and shit. In the game, she can be more than that. She's already a sage, and pretty much. But the thing is, let's say she was an A rank the A rank of a specific type of weapon, like thunder. I do believe, I'm not positive because I haven't really looked deep into it, but I do believe that she will automatically be an S rank when you start up the game. And if you carry the save over. If you don't, I think she'll just go to her default weapon. So she can only use weapons that are like C or D or whatever. But another thing that I like about Radiant Dawn is it adds much more to this fucking story. You got multiple parts and multiple chapters. Basically, you start out with the Dawn Brigade, which is Micaiah, aka the Silver-Haired Maiden, blah 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 blah. And then you go to other people, Geoffrey, I think his name is, and other people from, again, the previous title, Path of Radiance. And then you go to Ike's side of the story, again, from Path of Radiance. and somehow, some way, they all fight each other and then come together. Blah blah. What the fuck was that? But anyways, just Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. If you have a Wii, modded or not, get these games. It's better to get that you get a modded Wii because Path of Radiance used is basically $100. Meanwhile, Radiant Dawn is basically 40. So you got a better shot at buying yourself a Wii. I mean, you can buy yourself a Wii and a copy of Radiant Dawn and have some money left over to buy some extra games for the Wii. And you know, get more out of it than Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance. Because if you don't have a GameCube or a Wii, you gotta buy that, and then you gotta buy that game for, you gotta get Path of Radiance, and that's going to cost you a lot. So you're better off just getting a mod Wii, and then putting that game on an SD card and playing it via Nintendo, and yeah. Or Wii Flow if you're playing Radiant Dawn. So, well, we're talking about video games that are amazing and beautiful and Fire Emblem. And you know how I said something about mobile games? Fire Emblem Heroes. Yep. Now, what is Fire Emblem Heroes? Basically, Fire Emblem Heroes is a mobile game. It's a mobile Fire Emblem game. And it's amazing. Because it's Fire Emblem on the fucking go! Only problem is I think you need internet access to play it. Which, it's bullshit. I think it's kind of nonsense. Because, I mean, you didn't need internet access to play the rest of the fucking series. Why do you need internet access to play, you know, Heroes? I know to access some of the things and stuff, but a lot of the game you could actually play without being connected to the internet. I mean, well, you could if that was a thing that you can do, but it's weird. But anyways, I'm telling you why it's good. You get all the characters for the most part from every game up until the point of that game's release, and they're updating the game to add new characters. So, like, let's say the Three Houses, they may have already added characters from that game. You got characters from Radiant Dawn, Path of Radiance, Blazing Swords, Sacred Stones, basically every Fire Emblem game, past, present, and possibly future. So there's that. And I pretty much just enjoyed every bit of what I've played of that game. And it's got beautiful voice acting for all the characters, so that's cool. Speaking of video games that are cool, let's talk about Pokemon. You got the Pokemon. This may or may not be in the last decade, I'm not positive, but Pokemon Black 2. Specifically, yeah, Black 1 was, Pokemon Black was pretty cool. And I might as well put White and White 2, even though I don't own those games and I have not played those games. But they're basically the exact same game with some minor differences. Pokemon Black and Black 2 on the DS, they're fucking awesome. They are just gorgeous games. Enough said. But also, a lot of Pokemon you can catch. And in Black 2, they added on that with the whole side plot, I guess. Like in the first game, you were trying to get either Reshiram or Reshiram, however the fuck you want to say it, and Zekrom, or Zekrom, depending on the type or the game that you have. But here, not only do you catch that Pokemon, but you gotta catch a Kyurem, and you can merge the two together to get either a black Kyurem or a white Kyurem. It's fucking weird! It's just so cool and weird at the same time. Also, the game is in reverse, pretty much, from each other. Pokemon Black, you start out on the other side of the fucking world, going to a different part of the world, and then in Black 2, it's reversed, pretty much. In Black 2, you start out in Esperta? Aspertia, woo! Aspertia City, and then you go. Your final place is where is the town in the first Black game? I don't know, but I mean, yeah, go and do all these things, and in between that, go to certain areas and blah 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 blah. And then there's all these things. Now, back when the internet was still good on the Wii and the DS, I used PokeGen, PokeGTS. You could basically hack the game to get whatever Pokemon that you wanted, and even their shiny forms. You could teach a level 1 Magikarp, to use Roar of Time, Flamethrower, and other moves that Magikarp should never ever learn. Why wouldn't I use that? You can tell that my Pokemon are fucking hacked by looking at the stats and the overall weapon, the move set, not weapons, but they're pretty much weapons, I guess. Woo! But yeah. And there's so much you can do in Pokemon Black 2, and even when you beat the main game, there are a couple things you can do. And there's only certain Pokemon you can catch during certain seasons in the game, and yeah. So, Pokemon Black 2, Black, White, and White 2 are amazing games. As well as the rest of the Pokemon series. And, just because I say all these games, and even though there are past games like, Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart DS and stuff, which I guess they didn't really come out in 2010 or this decade. They may or may not have, I don't know. But just because I'm saying these games doesn't mean anything about the other games. Like, you fucking know how I am with Double Dash. That is my all-time favorite game. Always has been and always will be. Even if there is a game that comes around and it's like, you are a great game, I will just say, you're not as good as Double Dash. But anyways, yeah, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart DS, all these other games. And I have a bunch of other games I have to mention. You know what? A lot of these games are probably 2010 to 2019. What other games? What games have I played in this year or last year that was pretty big? Can't remember. Halo? Nah, I didn't play that. I played the original Halo, Halo 2, and Halo 4. Wait, when did Halo 4 come out? Yeah, okay, fine, fuck it. Halo 4. Now, I love Halo 1, Combat Evolved. Halo 2, and Halo Spartan Assault and Spartan... Yeah, the other Spartan game, basically the two Spartan games. Spartan Strike, I believe it is. And I also liked Halo Wars? Whichever one I had for the Xbox 360. I love those games. But when I played Halo 4, that was the first Halo game, and probably the only one up until now, that I've beaten. I've beaten Halo 4. I gotta say, the campaign was great, the graphics are amazing, the overall gameplay is just fucking gorgeous, even if my controller sucks ass. It's still it's the controller's fault, not the game's. But the controls are great, the graphics are amazing, the gameplay is smooth, the music is awesome, everything about Halo 4 is goddamn beautiful. Now, the music in Halo 4 is not as memorable and not as iconic as Halo Combat Evolved. That one is the gamer national anthem. You basically, if that song ever plays, you have to stand up and just be like, ah, yes, I pledge allegiance to the gamer gods of America and the world. And just be, the gaming gods, they bestow that on you. You gotta do it. It's the gamer way. You're not a true gamer if you don't do that. But anyways, Halo 4 is just fucking amazing. Halo 1 and 2 are amazing. Halo, Combat Evolved, yes. Other Halo games are awesome as well. So that's a lot of games. But let's see, what else have I played in this decade that was actually made this decade? And the rest of these games weren't made in this decade that I mentioned, but fuck it. This is my video. I can cheese it if I want to. I can talk about any game that I want. Oh yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. Dirt. I almost forgot about that game. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club, the game I just finished on YouTube. Yeah, I just finished that game I finished this game a long time ago, like maybe a month or two ago. But I had all the videos ready to go for uploads and stuff like that. And so with Doki Doki Literature Club, it's fucking awesome. If you haven't played the game yet, do it. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you waiting for? Are you waiting to die by Monica? Do you want to die by Monica? Do you fucking want to? Do you want to do that? I don't think you do. Do you want Yuri to kill you? Do you want Sayori or Natsuki to do it? Are you crazy? You probably are. You probably are insane, and you probably do want people to kill you. But that's beside the point. The point is the game is beautiful. The game, and I'm not much of a reader. I don't read a lot. I know. I don't really care about that kind of bullshit. But the visual novel, actually, I think that game in itself actually caused me to download a lot of visual novels and shit from Steam afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, granted, I did this all a couple days ago, and I played Doki Doki Literature Club, and basically, I didn't really beat the game, only because I don't want to kill Monica and delete her save and shit like that. But my asshole itches, and that will tell you something. The Doki Doki Literature Club is a great game. If you haven't played it, do it. It's amazing. What else have I played? What other games have I fucking... Oh yeah, talking about mobile games. As much as I hate to say that, given all the things that Scopely has done over the years and shit, The Walking Dead Road to Survival. Now, yes, I know, Scopely is dumb. Scopely is doing stupid things. Okay, really stupid things. And, all this bullshit. They're not fixing problems that they should be fixing. And I know I talked about it before. But if you look past all the flaws that The Walking Dead Road to Survival has, it's still a great game. It's still an amazing experience that, I mean, hell, if you are a person like me that's a free-to-play player that doesn't spend money on microtransactions or anything like that, and you're a casual player, not really looking to, to really get good, as they say. You're not really looking to be the best. You're not looking to... You're just a casual gamer. Whatever. I mean, I'm a hardcore gamer, but I don't really try to do the rankings and shit. I mean, if I do, that's cool. If I don't, whatever. I actually haven't played the game in a while because I just don't really care. But from what I have played the game, it's okay. It's great. It's based off the comics, so the art style and the overall character looks, like Rick and Carl and Shiva and shit, Negan, all these people, they're comic book variants. They don't look anything like the show, because it's not the show, it's the comics, only in video game form. Got a bunch of weapons to work from, a bunch of characters, or always add new characters and stuff, and what got me into that game was they were doing a crossover event with Telltale and all that shit when they were doing a Walking Dead thing for either the new season, and I was like, okay, I want to get Clementine or Lee or Kenny, one of those three. Little did I know that even after the event was done, you could still get these characters. So I could have really been playing this game at any time. But I just hopped on that chance and was like, oh, okay, cool, sweet. And ever since then, it was a decent game, I've never had a problem with anybody in the global chat. I've never had a problem with anybody in the factions. I pretty much get along with everybody in that game. Um, so that's important. If you can't get along with people in the global chat or any chat, then just don't use the chat. But this also brings me to another game that you can download on Steam. You can't download Walking Dead on Steam. Yeah, you could probably do the original games like season 1 and 2, or I don't even know, because Scopely just, or not Scopely, but Telltale just, yeah, you know what happened with them. Um, Rest in peace, you beautiful people, and beautiful company. But another game you can get is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Now I don't know if this is on uh, mobile or not. I think I played the game on mobile. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if this game is on mobile or not. But I played this game yesterday actually. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is fucking amazing. You have all these characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, and it's fucking awesome. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! There are a lot of cards from every set, pretty much ever, I think, and they're always bringing out new sets, new cards, new everything. And basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just amazing as is. So yeah. And I have all these other games I want to talk about. So let's do it! I'm also actually not going... I'm going to stop referencing games that are this decade and just games I have played this decade. Mario Kart Double Dash, you already fucking know. I'm not going to mention as much. If you want to see, I might make another video on that game. I don't know. But all you need to know is Mario Kart Double Dash is the best game ever and the best Mario Kart game ever. Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart DS, those games. Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario Kart 64. I played the emulated version, not the actual real cartridge. I don't have an N64. Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart. I've played Doom 64. I've played Doom 1, or Ultimate Doom, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 3 BFG Edition, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo Wars, Halo Spartan Assault, Spartan Strike, Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, basically every game that I have on my fucking shelf. I played Namco Museum on the GameCube. This is basically what I can see. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Melee, which I on the emulated Wii, the Mario Wii. Tales of Symphonia. Skies of Arcadia Legends. Yeah. I have so many games that I played that I love. You know, and I love all these games for different reasons. You know, Mario Kart Wii, I love because it's Mario Kart Wii, you know. But there's mods to this game. You know, the Wii is filled with mods for video games if you have a mod Wii. And you can still play with people online, even though the Wi-Fi connection shit is shut down for the Wii. Mario Kart DS, I love that because people are now also kind of getting into the modding community with that. I've seen gameplay of people modding Mario Kart DS to make it look almost identical to Mario Kart Double Dash. It's got the music, it's got the tracks, it's got a lot of shit that Mario Kart Double Dash has. And that, to me, if I fucking get that game, I will be happy. Because, I mean, it's Mario Kart DS, right? But people are trying to make it into Double Dash, except on the DS, pretty much. And that's amazing, because Mario Kart Double Dash has had a major impact on the gaming community. It's probably one of the most unique Mario Kart games out there, one of the best, and all that shit. I mean, again, I don't want to talk much more about Double Dash because you already know that's the best game ever for me anyway. My favorite game of all time, the best game of all time, and blah 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 blah. Mario Kart 64 I like because it's the N64. It's a fucking classic system. It's a classic game. Graphics are good for the time, and all that other shit. Super Mario Kart I like because it's what started Mario Kart, and the basic controls are they're just like Super Circuit. They need to get used to. They need a little bit of time to get used to, but once you get used to it, you can do a lot of things. And of course, Super Circuit is basically the same thing as Super Mario Kart, except only on the Game Boy Advance, and it's got more tracks and shit. Yay. Let's see. Doom 64. I haven't really played much of that, to be quite honest. So I can't really give as much of a thing. But, from what I have played, it's decent. It's okay. It's tolerable. It's not the best Doom game ever. It's not the worst. I mean, no Doom game at all is bad. I've never even seen a bad Doom game. I've never played it. I've never played, seen, or heard of a Doom game that's bad. Because Doom is fucking perfect, man. Speaking of which, I like Ultimate Doom, Doom 1, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The original Doom, not the remake, 2016 adaptation, but the original Doom. I like that one because first off, it's the game that got the whole Doom thing started, and on the PC version, it's got mods all over the fucking place. Mods left, right, center, backwards, forwards, sideways, vertical, horizontal, you fucking name it. There's mods everywhere. There's mods up your ass. There's mods in your grandma's ass. There's mods in Fluttershy's ass. There are mods up the ass and everyone's ass, pretty much. And also, Doom Classic Complete. While I'm talking about Doom here, because Classic Complete has Doom 1 and Doom 2, the master levels, all this good shit. And Doom Classic Complete, it actually is better than Doom 1 and Doom 2 for me anyway. It was the same game, pretty much, as a collection. But the reason I like this game the most is because this is where I met DJ. This is where I met that fucking asshole I keep talking about in these videos. I met him on Doom. I was bored, looking for someone to play. I mean, I don't even care who I was playing with. I didn't think anybody showed up. I didn't think anybody in the world would fucking still play this particular version of Doom. I knew people play on Xandronum and Z-Doom, GZ Doom on the PC, but I didn't think people still played the PS3 version, pretty much. Classic Complete. Fuck was I wrong, because this asshole showed up. This fucking asshole showed up, right? And he was, I guess, also looking for someone to play. And so we played together, played some deathmatch, we played some tag, not tag team, we basically played together, we played co-op, fighting demons together and shit. We tried to kill each other. I ended up losing about 5 billion times. Little note to self for you guys and gals out there. Never, ever, and I repeat, ever play Doom, either Doom 1 or Doom 2, with DJ. He will fucking slaughter you. DJ Justin he's pretty much a fucking god, He knows his way around Doom. Left and right. Maybe not the newer game, the 2016 or even Doom 3, but Doom 1 and Doom 2, he will slaughter you. Don't fucking fight him. You have been warned. So don't come crying to me when you say, DJ fucking killed me. He kept killing me. I never got a chance to kill him. I mean, he's a nice guy. I mean, he might let you win once on purpose. He may let you kill him one time, maybe two. I don't know. But for the most part, he will slaughter you left, right, center, backwards, forwards, sideways. He will fuck you up. Pretty much. So, I mean, yeah, yeah. And ever since that day when I played Doom Classic Complete with him, we became instant friends because, I mean, we both shared our love for a classic video game, Doom, but also share a love for video games as a whole. You know, I can never forget the first time I actually got myself a headset. Not this one. I ended up getting a basically a $2 headset for like a quarter at a yard sale, and I got some sort of adapter to basically put into my PS3 so I can actually chat with him. And I remember the first day that I fucking chatted with this guy, and I was happy because I could actually finally chat with him instead of just like using the PlayStation controller and just like texting like for 5 hours a single sentence. Because if you know, it takes forever to type something in on a PS3 controller. I didn't have a USB keyboard at the time, so yeah. But you get the idea. Doom Classic Complete. It's awesome for me. I love the game, not just because it's Doom, even though that is a part of the reason, but because I met DJ from this, because I met someone that I have talked to a lot since then, and that I can share pretty much everything with. I can talk to him about whatever, And going to like Doom 1 and Doom 2, it's basically the same thing, mods up the ass and whatever. Doom 3 I like because it's the first 3D Doom. It actually has a decent story and it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun. Borderlands 1. I like that one better than Borderlands 2 for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, Borderlands 2 has Minecraft references and My Little Pony references. Fucking pony references, god damn it! But yet, I prefer the first one over the second one. I don't fucking know why. I really don't. Like, if you ask me why, I could be like, I have no fucking idea. But, I mean, Borderlands 1, I ended up pretty much finding all the stuff that I needed to find and open Pandora's box and shit. And yeah, I won. I beat the game pretty much. The sequel, I again haven't played much of. And all that good shit. And that's pretty fun to play through. And yeah. Now let me tell you another game that I enjoyed a lot. Minecraft Story Mode from Telltale. Yes, I actually beat the first episode. Yay! And I actually pretty much I liked it. And you might be wondering, why? It's Minecraft first and foremost. Second of all, it's an amazing game. It's pretty story based, as almost every Telltale game in existence is. And all that good shit. One more game I forgot to mention about a long time ago, or in this video. A long time ago in this video! That I probably should have mentioned as one of the first titles. GTA 5. I like GTA 5 to an extent. GTA 5 reminds me a hell of a lot of Vice City in a way. Oh yeah, all GTA games are pretty much the exact same thing. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Punch people in the face, kick them, steal from them, drive a car, steal a car and kill people and just mayhem all over the fucking place. As every GTA game is. But GTA 5 is way infinitely better than 4. I tell you, I don't like 4. No. No. But I think GTA 4 is just blah. But GTA 5, I mean, I like it because, it's a pretty cool game. Again, do whatever you want. One problem I do have is the Xbox version, the 360 and probably the PS3, I don't know. But that's definitely the Xbox, I hate this one. Is that you have to have Wi-Fi, internet connection of any sort, and not just Wi-Fi, to save your game. Yeah, save your game. Okay, all you need is fucking internet on the Xbox. Fuck you. But yeah, I mean, GTA 5 is pretty cool. And speaking of which, I also played Vice City. I love Vice City. My favorite GTA game of all time is, in fact, Vice City. It's just very well made and it's awesome. Now, what else did I play? Okay, Namco Museum. I'm not just talking about the GameCube version. I'm talking about the Game Boy Advance as well. The GameCube version I like because, well, it's the GameCube version. But it's all the same. It's all really the same. Just a collection of Namco titles that everybody and their cat fucking loves. You know, Galaga, um, Dig Dug, Pac-Man, whatever the fuck else. And, I love those games. And I guess you could also, I could also talk about old school titles. What kind of old school titles are we talking about? Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, the original Zelda, Galaga, or Galaga, whatever the fuck you say. I call it Galaga. Galaxian, which is not as good as Galaga, but it's decent. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Pole Position. Basically all your fucking Namco classics, except for Zelda and Mario, because those are Nintendo classics. The NES classics. And I also played Metroid Prime, which is a GameCube game. But at this point in time, I'm considering the GameCube to be retro. Because the GameCube almost came out 20 fucking... Okay, this is impossible to believe. You better sit the fuck down if you have no... If you're not sitting down, do it right now. The GameCube is almost 20 years old. I know. Fucking... I am old. Okay, I'm old. I'm retro. I played the... you get the idea. Yeah. Everyone's talking about back in my day we had the Atari and the NES. Well, back in my day, I fucking had the goddamn GameCube and the PS2. Oh my god, I am so old. But anyways, you had Metroid Prime 2. I think it was Echoes. I think Metroid Prime 3 was Corruption. I didn't like that one as much as the second one, but it was okay. Mostly because the motion controls. And then I played... I also enjoyed Skyward Sword. I love that game. Twilight Princess. I fucking love that game as well. Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda. I also played a bunch of other games. You get the idea. I played almost everything in just this decade. I know there's like 5 billion other titles I haven't played yet. Let's see, what else have I played that I like? I'm thinking about PC. If I could mention every game I've played on Steam, every game I've played on PC, like just Steam or that I downloaded from some website, like Ocean Games or whatever, I'd be here all fucking night. I'm already basically here all fucking night. It was 2:29, almost 2:30, and I can still be talking about video games for the rest of my life. So yeah, I have a bunch of games that you all need to fucking play if you haven't already. Let's see. Let's talk about play. I played Medal of Honor. Yeah, I like Medal of Honor. I like... What other games do I have for the PS1? I don't have much games on the PS1, but the ones that I do have, I enjoy pretty much. NASCAR 98, I think it was 99. I don't know which one I have, but I like it. Let's talk about the DS as well. I also like Nintendogs, Chihuahua and Friends, of course, because Chihuahuas, but they're pretty much all the same game. Let's see, Bakugan. I'm not just talking about the Wii version, but the DS. Bakugan Battle Brawlers, Bakugan Battle Trainer, Bakugan Rise of the Resistance, Defenders of the Core, so all the Bakugan games. Okay, what else do I have? I'm just looking at my Xbox stuff and my Wii and my GameCube, my PlayStation 1, my PS1, and other stuff, my GameCube. Well, not just the games, but the GameCube system itself, my Wii, DS, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. I got a bunch of fucking systems. I'll tell you what. Um. Oh yeah, some of the Harry Potter titles, all the Harry Potter games that I have on the GameCube. I think the Goblet of Fire, Prisoner of Azkaban, and the second one. Fuck it, it's not the Sorcerer's Stone. It's Chamber of Secrets. That one. So I have all the GameCube, except I have somewhere I have the first one, the first game, but I don't have any idea where it's at. Um, but I do have a bunch of games, like Mortal Kombat: Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat Deception. Oh, also, Assassin's Creed 3. I fucking love Assassin's Creed. You can't tell me a damn thing about Assassin's Creed 3. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Because I know a lot about the game. I love Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3 is the best Assassin's Creed game. Is it Revelations or is that Brotherhood? Which one do I have on the fucking Xbox? I'm trying to. Probably can't see. Is it? Hold on, I gotta get up for a second. Is it Brotherhood or Revelations? Which one on the fucking 360? My Xbox games are flying out. Revelations. Yeah, Revelations. Fuck it. I'll fix it whenever I feel like it. And I don't feel like fixing it right now. Because I'm a gamer. I don't feel like doing anything. Alright. Yeah. So, Revelations. That was a game that I was. Yeah. I could have gotten all the Xbox games and just been like, okay, here are all the games I played that I enjoy. Also, speaking of Xbox 360, Forza Motorsport 3. That one's a great one. And, all the other games. I'm just looking around. I mean, yeah, this one, Cars International Championship, the Game Boy Advance port was better than the Wii port. I don't know. The motion controls kind of just fucked me up, and the fact you can't use a GameCube controller. If I wanted to play Cars, I'd play it on the fucking GameCube. I have that game. Oh yeah, Naruto Clash of Ninja 1 and 2. I think it's Clash of Ninja. The fighting game, the Naruto fighting game on the GameCube. That was 2 games. And I'm not really sure how long ago it was. Oh! I can't forget about a classic RPG. Golden Sun. Now, Golden Sun is probably the best Game Boy Advance game I've ever played. That's a pretty close one compared to alongside games like Fire Emblem. The Fire Emblem series on the Game Boy Advance. I like those games. I like Golden Sun the most though. Fucking Golden Sun is the best. And if you have a DS, they have DS games on there as well. DS ports of Golden Sun. But I'm talking about the OG Golden Sun. I'm not talking about the other Game Boy Advance title. I'm not talking about the DS titles. I'm talking about the OG original Golden Sun game. It's fucking awesome. Best RPG of all time on the Game Boy Advance. Now, if we're talking about the best RPG on the DS, that one goes to Inuyasha. I think it's Rise of the something about the Shikon Jewel. I think it was. Fuck, I forgot the title. But basically, it's a RPG, but it's Inuyasha, pretty much. And you know me and Inuyasha. Inuyasha is the best fucking anime. I love Inuyasha. Like, pretty much, Inuyasha is the best anime of all time for me, anyway. Second best would be Durarara, and then Kakaishi, and Date Alive, and all that good shit. But, Inuyasha is fucking awesome. And the DS game, I swear it was something about either the Crystal Jewel Shards or the Shikon Jewel. One of those two. It was fucking awesome. I like it. But from what I remember, it was a Final Fantasy kind of game. Where you had your characters that you're fighting. I think it was on the left side. I believe it was either way, right? Whatever. And it was you're fighting. You're not fighting yourselves, but the characters that you play as are on here. They're on the other side. Basically, it's like Final Fantasy, the older titles. And also, speaking of Final Fantasy, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. God, fucking damn, that was a great one. Now, I don't really. I like these games, but I'm not really much of a. I'm not as. I don't really like these games as much as other games, but basically, I'm not really big on timed games that are basically timed. It's like, oh, you have 13 days to save the world, or you have this much time to find out about the infection, like in Dead Rising, or you have this many days in not Golden Sun, Pikmin to do things. But these games that I mentioned are fucking awesome as well. But there's something about Lightning Returns that, I mean, the different combat. I like the combat of Lightning Returns. I like the style, the art style, the anime kind of like shit. I like just everything about Lightning Returns. And if it's on PC, I will get that. I will get that for the PC. I really hope it is, because I fucking enjoy that game so much. Yeah. So, I mean, there's just a bunch of games, and if you are a hardcore gamer like I am, you will understand what I am talking about when talking about all these games. And all these games that I mentioned are not really even scratching the surface of all that I've played that I enjoy. Like I said, if I could mention every single game that I've played this decade alone, this entire decade, 2010 to 2019, basically till 2020, because that's basically the start of the new decade, I'd be here for all eternity, pretty much, just talking about the same shit over and over, because all these games I have played, I love. And I'm also mentioning Steam games. I'm talking about games on PC, like Mob Enforcer. Oh, yes. Another classic title on the PC. A lot of people don't really like it, but I don't care. I fucking love it. But between all the Xbox games I've played, the PS1, and also all the emulated games like LSD Dream Emulator. LSD Dream Emulator is one of the best PS1 games I've played. And I'm not even joking. Same as Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. I've played 5, but I might as well just forget that game even exists, because I have not played enough of it to, even know of its existence. But from what I've played, it's okay. It's basically another version of Resident Evil 4, except with Chris Redfield and, who the fuck is she? I don't know. But you get the idea. I mean, I've played almost all the main Resident Evil titles, and I love them. I have played a lot of games, like so many games, that, again, I will be here for all eternity if I could talk about all these. I mean, I would if I could. If I could actually live stream, I'd be doing a live stream on this. I'd be talking about the games live. But since I can't, you have to suffer through regular videos. I have to suffer with waiting to upload as well. So, yeah. And, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. All these games. All these games. All these games. But yeah, that's it for this video. Finally, I'm done. Blah blah blah. If y'all like this video, give this video a like if it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams. And whatever the fuck else that I do. Also, before I do the peace out and bro thing, I'd like to know, what games did you enjoy, and what games have you played that you actually love in this decade? And I know I could have also said things like Undertale, but I just didn't really like Undertale all that much. Like, Undertale is kind of blah for me anyway. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. It's tolerable for me. I just didn't like it as much as the hype was meant to be. But anyways, as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and brohoof. Kaboom!